When scientists and thinkers face a problem, they are often confronted with multiple possible explanations. Some explanations are complex and filled with extra assumptions. Others are simpler, involving fewer ideas and fewer moving parts. Occam's razor is the principle that, when competing explanations account for the same facts equally well, the simpler one is usually preferred. It is not a law of nature, but it has become one of the most influential ideas in the history of science and rational thinking. Occam's razor is often summarized with the phrase, "Do not multiply entities beyond necessity." In simpler terms, this means we should avoid adding unnecessary assumptions to an explanation. If two explanations explain the same observations equally well, the one that relies on fewer assumptions is generally the better choice. Occam's razor does not claim that the simplest explanation is always true. The principle is named after William of Ockham, a 14th century English philosopher and theologian. Living in the late Middle Ages, Occam challenged the tendency of scholars to build overly elaborate explanations. He argued that explanations should be kept as lean as possible, introducing only what was necessary. The word razor is a metaphor. Occam's razor is said to cut away unnecessary assumptions from an explanation. By trimming ideas down to what is essential, it helps clarify thinking and makes explanations easier to test and understand. In mathematics, Occam's razor appears whenever we choose between competing models or formulas. If two models describe the same data equally well, mathematicians usually prefer the one with fewer parameters. Simpler models tend to be more stable and widely applicable. In science, Occam's razor guides the development and selection of theories. Scientists often ask which explanation introduces fewer new forces or hidden mechanisms. A simpler theory is usually easier to test and more likely to make clear predictions. Occam's razor has limits. Nature is not obligated to be simple, and sometimes complex explanations are unavoidable. Occam's razor does not forbid complexity. It warns against unnecessary complexity. Evidence must always decide. Occam's razor reminds us that good explanations focus on what matters most. From medieval philosophy to modern science, it has shaped how we evaluate ideas and build models of the world. By cutting away what is unnecessary, it helps reveal deeper patterns and clearer understanding. Thank you for watching.